Happy Wednesday, everyone. Can you believe it is the middle of August already? How can time fly by so quickly, and yet 2020 still feels like the longest year ever? My name is Jennifer, and this is Marketing with the Misses. It's back to school time right now. I know my little chipmunk started back already. How are you guys handling the whole back to school digital learning thing? Some of us are having to add school teacher to the already crowded list of titles that we juggle every day. What a difficult time full of very difficult decisions. But if there's one thing we as business owners can do, it's problem solve. So, may your patience be high, your technical difficulties be low, and the ibuprofen be adequately stocked. I'm sending good vibes to you this week. Today, I want to talk about identifying your target audience. Now, this is a drum that I bang all the time. Now, I am about to drop a harsh truth on you guys right now. Are you paying attention? Are you ready? Because here goes. No matter what you sell or service you provide, everyone is not your customer. Seriously, your product or service may seem universally used or accepted, but in order to be effective in your marketing, you need to zero in on who really needs to hear it and why. Trying to reach all the people all the time is terribly inefficient as well as expensive. And trying to craft a message that will appeal to all people is nearly impossible. If social media has taught us anything this year, it has gently reminded us that we cannot please all of the people all of the time. So, this begs the question. How do I find out who my target audience is? And how do I know where to reach them? Now, these are vitally important questions, and it takes a bit of research to find the answer. We call this research consumer research. But before you can find these people, you have to have a firm grasp on who you are as a company, what your brand is, and who your competition is. If you're not confident with these answers, well, you got a little bit of work to do before the consumer research can actually begin. Now, there are exercises that can walk you through that process of identification and discovery. And you can find those explained in tons of business books, like this one, Married to Marketing, a Relationship Guide to Business. I just happen to have a copy right here, written by a very intelligent and, dare I say, handsome man who I get the privilege of snoring next to every single night, my hubby, B. Zachary Bennett. He even has an accompanying workbook that helps you walk through, that you can actually buy this, and it helps you actually walk through each of the exercises. Now, these are available on Amazon, of course. And if you don't like to read or write, you can hire him to come to you and give you an identification session. Now, this session is like a 6 to 8 hour meeting that has rich discussions and discovery, and it's followed up by workable mission statements and vision statements. It's all very good stuff. If you want more information about that, visit the website down here. This whole process will help you narrow in on who those people really are and why they need your goods and services. Who is your competition? Who are their customers? How is your company different from theirs, and why should their customers switch over to you? Right. A wise old owl once said, "If you are not any different than your competition, then you do not deserve to be in business." Direct, but true. Your company exists for a reason. It fills a void, it fits a need, and what is it? And who is most likely buying it? After you have identified these people, now you need to figure out where to reach them. Where do they live, work, and play? Where do they shop? The most efficient and effective way to find the answer to this question is mind-blowing. Are you ready? You ask them. Yeah. No guessing, no assuming. Go right to the source. This is where consumer research comes into play. Now, here's how you will get the best results. Talk to people who are customers of your competition. And then, if you're already in business, separately interview those who are already using your product and service. Now, this can be done in several different ways. like focus groups and roundtable discussions and web and phone surveys. And they even have in-person surveys, what they call man-on-the-street surveys. Ask them what their likes and dislikes are. Ask them questions about where they like to spend their money, like hobbies and interests. Ask them about what media they frequent. Easy for me to say. Like radio shows or TV shows, podcasts that they listen to. Write down all of their identifying data, like their gender and the age of the person you're speaking to, the education level, the household income. It even helps to know what kind of car they drive. Seriously, when you tally up all of the people you have talked to and get those averages, this all helps us to paint a picture of who this target consumer is and where they go. Now, a lot of these questions are sensitive, like income and education levels, and it's important that you get a real, honest answer. So you are definitely going to need a third-party, non-recognizable person to talk to these folks and gather that data. It allows the person you're talking to give real answers without sparing your feelings or divulging information that, is personal to them if they know you. Okay, story time. So we had a client once who was a dentist, right? Now, it would be pretty easy just to say, my customer is anyone that has teeth. But that was way too broad for our marketing needs, since everyone has teeth. For the most part, right? So anyway, we conducted consumer research, and wouldn't you know it, his actual target demographic was quite specific. Women over the age of 40 who enjoyed wine and fine art. Weird, right? Not really, if you think about it. Everyone has teeth, but the people who were making the appointments and therefore making the purchasing decisions were the wives in the family. In this area, the most active, responsive, dental appointment setting wives were older and most had flexible or disposable income. Now, this information influenced our client's brand image and told us where to find these people so that he knew where to put his marketing dollars and use imagery that would appeal to them and make them remember and choose him in the marketplace. Makes sense now? It amazes me how often we think we make assumptions on who we think our customers are or who we wish our customers were, but we don't really know. And then we assume we know where they are. And we all know what happens when we assume. Yeah, we throw away money. Boo! No good. Don't do that. The missing and vital piece to making the most of your marketing efforts is to know your target audience. Speak the message of your brand to the right people in the right place, and they will buy. It's like marketing math. Now, our agency website has a few awesome videos on all of that go into more detail and have examples of these steps. And if I've piqued your interest, go check them out. The website is reformationpro.com/the process. Also, check out Zachary's new book, Married to Marketing, A Relationship Guide to Business, on paperback, ebook, or audiobook on Amazon, or bzacharybennett.com/M2M. There you have it, guys. The magic formula of marketing math. Right audience plus right time and place equals business success. So don't waste your time and money talking to the wrong people on the wrong channels. Okay, so I'm out of here for now. If you have topics you want me to discuss, or you want me to answer any questions, give me a shout in the comments, and I will be happy to take a stab. Until we meet again, guys, next Wednesday, stay healthy, stay positive, and get back to work. Bye.